Claw could look good here. I feel like Stampede allows you to at least disengage from maybe this Phoenix Egg or DP's Exor. If you don't get caught by the Borrow Strike and the Chrono, it could be good. Oh, they're gonna go for the big play here, so nothing on you. And whoever that you go on to, there is gonna be a backup for it. Look at the team fight intensity coming from RNG here. This is the best kind of lineup for you to play when everyone is in the boot camp. Oh, Fabi.
Fabi. That's not a boundary you want to cross, my guy. First blood given over to Exilon. Out of all the 5 heroes you could have given first blood to, Arthur, I tell you what, Exilon is someone who... And now with the slow coming out from the time dilation, Buck is in a lot of trouble. Dilation about to expire, so we'll see the movement speed start to pay off. But the fact that Roger can just stand his ground and almost get the kill, my oh my, but look at Carlo. He's having a free time just right-clicking down the Death Prophet. One more spell usage with the right-click.
Will casually go back to the mid lane, not missing any CS here, and still got the deny. That was such a big play.
They're eyeing up your way. Chrono's available. Carlo's thinking about stepping in as well. What a perfect placement of the Chrono, making sure the Hoodwink's unable to step in to try and protect the Lina. So, but avenge his life with the Lugana Blade before keep.
So I believe we are going to see a lot of early Supernova right now.
Bottom lane, Box in trouble. Exilon, another beautiful rotation from the Ember, and all of this continuing to be set up thanks to how they are controlling the runes. Which
I'm just gonna come in casually, steal another stack again.
Fabi looks to step in as well. They take rid of the ward on the higher ground, but they won't have the opportunity to do so. So now they turn their attention to Xiao Yu. With a 1-2 punch and Young God's combo, that's enough to get rid of the top of the net worth hero in Xiao.
Lina comes together to, to drop their spells on you. It's a little bit hard for you to survive that, and most importantly, like you love to see this post one.
Bottom lane, MKS, the Doom once again. We saw Exilon be the X factor to try and deny the Faceless Void last time, but it looks like TNC will make sure they are unable to replicate that plays throughout the river though. Exilon once again is able to find the power rune.
So I think it's going to be the game of this. It's going to be the word of this game.
Young God is going to be in trouble top lane. Xiao Yu charging up the first epicenter. And of course they've got the percent damage coming out from the Spirit Siphon as well. So Young God's going to have to rely on the toss away. With Burrow up in a couple of seconds. Oh no, they just missed the bushwhack. Roger needs to tank the tower. Can he get the aggro away? He cannot, but alright. He wants to just pump the ultimate and bring down Carlo, but a recognition of the TP out gets him to safeties. Meanwhile, mid, Fabi. Nice decrep. Slide will be up in a couple seconds. Xiao Bonbon's even going to fly on over and forced to drop the Supernova because of this issue in the Nether Ward.
Bottom side, Ares.
Oh, Chrono MKS, look at that! Oh, the premature tip as well from the Void, recognizing he had all the damage. Exceptional, where you're able to kill off the Tiny. And I'll hold that thought. Bottom lane, Xiao Yu, a blink at 12 minutes in to combine the Hood. So Young God will be burnt to a crisp as a position 1 on TNC can get nothing out of the map.
Do they have damage though if they go for this? That's my biggest concern. They're gonna think about it.
How do you chumps? They only have Fabi nearby, which the Hoodwink really can't do much to prevent the damage that's coming in thick and fast. Pogo forward unrequired as Roger clean. All of a sudden, maybe the enemy team can get an objective off the back of that.
Exactly.
Epicenter top lane, Xiao Yu's going for it. The lane ward, but they're unable to run into Buck, but a Pogo over the tree line means that Xiao Yu can get the TP out. They just find the stun connection, and this is a huge kill. They even have to fuse the Doom for it a little bit. It's not as worth for Buck, unfortunately. They probably would have got the kill without it, but nonetheless, you take away Xiao Yu's life.
Oh, look at them. They're going. They know that there's no Doom. This is such a big information for RG to abuse right now.
Alright, Exilon. Got one Remnant. An early use of the Sun Ray. Not been able to follow this up with the Chrono. MKS is going to go for it. Guess who it's on? To the Lina. Supernova drop to the northern side. So Yahweh is going to try and pop the BK and bring down the egg. And he's able to do so. That was the blink reveal from Young God as well. So straight to the backline. Finds Exilon. A huge fight for TNC, even though they're up against the ultimates. Continuing to... Instantly, you see them turn away. get out of the area as fast as possible. Well, Bok, they want to take the fight. Just charging up the higher ground, but he's got BKB. You don't want to use everything onto the Doom. That's not an easy kill at all. Gonna try and hold him back and towards the side. Young God jumps in, follow up with the Doom as well. Bok just onto the Faceless Void, but they have no follow-up damage until Febby is able to find the live train from and far and instantly RSG. Tucking their tails in between their legs, or Xiaoyu! No! A burrow off the mark. You always had an opportunity to charge up the BKB, and now they really want to take the fight. Into Radiant's territory they go. There's another core cut down by the burst. Excellent. Can he turn this one around? They know they used a lot. A BKB only committing onto Febby. He's still got one more remnant to be able to utilize here. Up to the higher ground is considering, but Carlo is already in prime position to be able to set up. And with the LSA follow-up, Your Way doesn't even need it. The right clicks for good measure as TNC find another...
He's looking very risky.
Zillan putting his body on the line, making space. Xiaoyu's got the follow-up. BKB still an opportunity, gets it up before the Chrono, so the Sunray has a non-factor with bringing down Young God, and once again it's a disastrous fight for RSG. As Zillan, everything is on his back to turn this team fight around, but with no remnants to retreat away, they should be able to catch out the Ember in the day as the Doom flies.
But Phoenix against Pogna, right? You can't afford to wait to the last moment, or when you're with a slew of HP and you pop that off. That's not gonna happen.
Allowed him to get the BKB off, so Sunray was nothing in Chrono, and then Doom was able to follow up and take the Phoenix out of the fight. And they will get something out of the map. Looks like Carlo should end up dropping unless the Sharpshooter shenanigans along with the Bushwhack gets him out. But of course, they have the time dilation. Carlo will be penalized. They pulled them across the map, so Yolway and Febby actually have a little bit cautious now. They're instantly beelining to the area, but they are very far away. So maybe Zillan might be able to get the Pugna with the follow-up from Xiaoyu. But Yolway just rips apart Roger, so not even a 1-for-1. As Yolway now with the BKB pop, but the rest of the reinforcements have arrived. And RSG, they cannot stick around to try and claim the agent.
He knows that as long as
they see Excellent onto the higher ground. Great placement of the Observer Ward. And meanwhile, Xiaoyu, he wanted to start the fight, but it was TNC utilizing the vision to perfection.
Actually, Tiny wasn't showing for the tower because he's fishing for kills, and they managed to get one of the biggest one on Ember's Bridge.
Top lane? Again? No! Not the goddamn Mask of Madness! He can't try and time walk away. They're going to be perfect with their chain control. As TNC on the aggressive front.
Bunch of defensive items
and they're trying to start the fight pre-Faceless Void. So it's no follow with the Boris Strike, and meanwhile, Young God just jumps in. Excellent brought down once again, but here's the Chrono for the side. The Age is still in the hands of the Lena for another 15 seconds. They're going to wait it out. Just want to take care of her first life and set up for the second as Xiaoyu still got the epicenter. Yolway's in trouble. A beautiful double Boris Strike clipping Young God towards the backline as RSG. They found the angle, the opportunity, and they pounce instantly as Excellent even catches another out as well. The TPing Hoodwink will not escape as RSG. Yes, it cost them a couple of buybacks, but you finally stem a little bit of the momentum.
Oh, they finally found what they needed there, which was that angle to find.
Good shot. Roger's gonna run straight into Carlo. Towards the backline though, Young God, they're onto the Phoenix, so Xiao Babon has to drop down the supernova along with the Chronosphere follow-up. They need a way to be able to cancel the Lena right clicks. The bashes! What is that luck? There's no way RNG God is on their side. RSG! They dodged the bullet, and in fine fashion they do so.
Oh man, that was such a turnaround. Yo, it was like, oh.
You gotta get your Doom off though on Bok. We've haven't really seen it a couple times mid lane. They're on the Lena once again. They've got the Chrono, this time with the Sunray Fall with 3 heroes caught out. How do RSG continue to take team fights like this? Another Sunray inside the egg means that Dire will burn all to a crisp as the corpses littering the ground and RSG can now pillage the base.
And look at TNC's position, man. They know that this could happen. Everyone just sitting behind the throne, actually.
Oh, they're gonna see Carlo. Not the best target to jump. Xiaoyu looking to force reactions though. If they can get some early items out. Oh, Roger! A couple of hits from Young God, almost enough to get the kill. They'll trade it for a 1-for-1. Sealing quickly in and out, making sure there's no opportunity for Bok to land the Doom. Keep in mind, like, who do you Doom now that Void has ages? Like, what is the game plan from TNC with this defense? Okay, they're just gonna look to jump in. Who cares about the first life? MKS trying to stand his ground with the help of the Sun Rays, doing a lot of damage to Young God that might just tick out. Oh my lord, Xiao Bonbon's able to do it all by his lonesome self. They're swooping over towards the backline without the Lina to bring down the egg. They have to stand there and watch at a safe distance as the buyback starting to rain in. But MKS, that's where it can pounce. A Chrono finding the Tiny, a dieback for Young God. And now it's all up to Yowei to turn this fight back in their favor. It's a double back. MKS, a time walk back inside to base. He wants to take the team fight. You gotta respect Yowei though. This Lina really starting to ramp up the damage. The Halberd not being able to prevent the right clicks, but Roger still standing his ground to the best of the possibilities. Xiaoyu, a whiff of the Burrow Strike. 3 will drop on TNC, but Yowei...
5 of RSG, but especially the 2 supports, they're able to do so much. And you talk about the damage. Oh,
another jump, they found the Lina. They found the Lina. Yowei's that last-ditch attempt to hold out this game 1. They need all the damage she can provide. She's got to buy back at least. What? Oh, it's just tricky now. Oh, Xiaoyu might end up dropping. Nice bushwhack landing. An instant buyback. Lina's going to rejoin the world of the living as well. Countering out the life of Xiao Bonbon.
Alright guys, objective, because everyone basically used their buyback on RSG side. So if you're able to hang on a little bit, try to get some kills, maybe there's a sign of coming back. RSG, then seems like they are looking just end the
There's
game
4 heroes though. MKS! Oh no, he blinked directly into the middle. Is gonna try and get the BKB, but now with the Exo to go through along with all the bashes they would ever need. Lina's gone, and the hopes and dreams of TNC finding an angle back into this game will join her in the grave as RSG continue with their dominant run. They'll take game 1, and Arthur, what a comeback and what a way to kick off our night.
Man, we both know that this game is gonna be hype, it's gonna be close. I just didn't think that it's gonna be such a nail-biter, man. Oh, the back and forth in team fight. And you know, this is what we all love to see, right? This, you know, the team winning off entirely basing on team fights itself. It just brings me back to those Dota 1 days when you just go to cafe with your team, with your friends, and then you're busting out this heavy ultimate lineup. And this was basically what RSG was aiming to do.